So, very good morning, everyone. Today, we are going to see the next part of gravitation. In the last session, already we discussed what is the meaning of uniform circular motion and acceleration due to gravity. So, now in this session, we discuss about the what are the difference between gravitational constant and gravitational acceleration. What is meant by mass, weight, and what are the units of mass and weight, and some general questions. तो आज के इस सेशन में हमें यही जान लेना है what are the difference between gravitational constant, gravitational acceleration, and next one, what is the difference between mass and weight, what is the meaning of mass and weight, and what are the units of mass and weight, and some general questions. So let's start today's session. So what would happen if there were no gravity? So what would happen if there no gravity on earth? अगर अर्थ के ऊपर अगर ग्रेविटी नहीं रहती है तो क्या हो सकता है? Now see, if there were no gravity on the earth, then all the objects will have floated in air. Life would be unstable. अगर अर्थ के ऊपर अगर ग्रेविटी अगर नहीं रहती है, जो अपने जितने भी ये है ऑब्जेक्ट्स है वो क्या रहेंगे, हम लोग तो एयर में फ्लोटेड रहेंगे और लाइफ क्या है, इज अनस्टेबल विदाउट ग्रेविटी. So what would happen if there were no gravity on the earth? If there were no gravity on the earth, all the objects would have been floated in the air and life would be unstable. अगर अर्थ के ऊपर अगर जो अपना ग्रेविटेशन फोर्स है अगर वो अगर नहीं रहता है तो जितने भी ऑब्जेक्ट्स है वो क्या बोलो तो एयर में क्या करेंगे, फ्लोट करेंगे और लाइफ इज अनस्टेबल विदाउट द ग्रेविटी. अंडरस्टैंड? नेक्स्ट नाउ क्वेश्चन, what would happen if the value of g was twice? Now see, if the value of g is twice on earth, अगर अर्थ के ऊपर अगर जो अपनी ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स की वैल्यू अगर डबल हो जाती है तो क्या होता है? सो इफ द वैल्यू ऑफ g is double, then the gravitational force f is also double. If the value of g is double, the gravitational force f also will be double. अगर ग्रेविटेशनल कांस्टेंट अगर डबल होता है तो हमारा जो ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स वो भी क्या हो जाएगा, बोलो तो डबल हो जाएगा. Listen, now see the first one question. What would happen if there were no gravity? What would happen? What would happen? What would happen if there were no gravity? If there were no gravity, अगर अर्थ के ऊपर अगर ग्रेविटी नहीं रहती है तो क्या होता है? देखो, if there were no gravity, if there were no gravity, अगर ग्रेविटी अगर नहीं रहती है, if there were no gravity, then all the objects then all the objects would have floated in the air, would have floated in the air. In the air, life would be unstable. So life would be unstable. Now see, so what would be happen if there were no gravity on earth? If there were no gravity, then all the objects would have floated in the air and life is unstable. अगर ग्रेविटी नहीं रहती है तो जितने भी ऑब्जेक्ट्स रहेंगे वो क्या बोलो तो एयर में क्या है, फ्लोट करेंगे और ग्रेविटेशन के बिना अर्थ क्या बोलो तो सॉरी लाइफ इज अनस्टेबल. नेक्स्ट वन, व्हाट वुड हैपन इफ द वैल्यू ऑफ जी वाज ट्वाइस? नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आपको पूछा है, what would happen if the value of g is twice, if the value of g was twice, अगर g की वैल्यू अगर twice होती है तो what will be happen? Now see, if the value of g is doubled, so if the value of g, if the value of g is double, g is double, then the gravitational force, then the gravitational force, then the gravitational force F also will get double, also will get double. Now see, so what would happen if the value of g was twice? अगर g की वैल्यू अगर twice होती है तो क्या होता है? The value of gravitational force also will be get a double. जो हमारा gravitational force है वो भी क्या हो जाएगा बोलो तो डबल हो जाएगा. अंडरस्टैंड? और नेक्स्ट वन, what is the value of g at the center of the earth? So what is the value of gravitational acceleration at the center of the earth? अर्थ के सेंटर में जो हमारा ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सेलरेशन है उसकी वैल्यू क्या होती है? नाउ सी, एट द सेंटर ऑफ द अर्थ द वैल्यू ऑफ जी इज जीरो. एट द सेंटर ऑफ द अर्थ द वैल्यू ऑफ एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी इज जीरो. जो एट द सेंटर में अर्थ की जो ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स है या उसकी जो ताकत है वो क्या बोलो तो जीरो हो जाती है. सो व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ जी एट द सेंटर ऑफ अर्थ? Next one, what is the value of g at the center of earth? Small g is denoted by acceleration. Understand? Gravitational acceleration. जो हमारा small g है ये क्या इंडिकेट करता है बोलो तो gravitational acceleration. So what is the value of g? What is the value of g at the center of the earth? At the center of the earth. So what is the value of g at the center of the earth? At the center of the earth, at the center of the earth, the value of g is zero. जो ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सेलरेशन है तो अर्थ के सेंटर में वो क्या रहेगा बोलो तो जीरो रहेगा. सो व्हाट इज द वैल्यू ऑफ जी एट द सेंटर ऑफ द अर्थ? एट द सेंटर ऑफ द अर्थ द वैल्यू ऑफ जी इज जीरो. अंडरस्टैंड? दिस आर द थ्री कैन रिकॉल में क्वेश्चन आपको पूछा था, इसके बारे में हमने क्या है डिस्कशन किया है. नाउ सी द नेक्स्ट वन. सो व्हाट आर द डिफरेंस बिटवीन ग्रेविटेशनल कांस्टेंट एंड द ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सेलरेशन? अब उनके बीच में क्या डिफरेंस रहेगा इसके बारे में हमें डिस्कशन कर लेना है. Next now question. So difference between gravitational constant and the gravitational acceleration. So what are the difference between gravitational constant and the gravitational acceleration? Now let's see. So what are the difference between gravitational constant? It's a very important question for you. ये 2 या 3 मार्क के लिए अगले में आपको क्वेश्चन पूछा जा सकता है. So what are the difference between gravitational constant and the gravitational acceleration? Now see, first one is gravitational constant. We make 2 columns. में 2 कॉलम करना है. Gravitational constant and gravitational acceleration. And next one is gravitational acceleration. Gravitational acceleration. Now see what the difference between these two. Gravitational constant is the force of attraction between two units masses placed at a unit distance apart from each other. Now see, so what is the meaning of a gravitational constant? Gravitational constant is a force of attraction between two objects. Understand? So it is a force of attraction between two unit masses placed at a unit distance apart from each other. Understand? Next, now see, so what is the meaning of gravitational acceleration? The uniform acceleration produced in a free falling body due to the gravitational force of the earth is called as the gravitational acceleration. The uniform acceleration produced in a free falling body due to the gravitation force is called as the acceleration due to the gravity. Now see first one definition. So gravitational constant is a force so gravitational constant is the force of attraction between force of attraction between force of attraction between force of attraction between two unit masses placed at unit distance apart from each other. So already we discussed gravitational constant. Understand? So according to this theory, every objects in the universe attracts every other objects with a definite force, and this force is directly proportional to the product of masses of the two objects and inversely proportional to the distance between square of the distance between them. ऑलरेडी के डेफिनेशन के बारे में हमने क्या है डिस्कशन किए तो है फर्स्ट वी राइट द डेफिनेशन ऑफ ग्रेविटेशनल कांस्टेंट. फर्स्ट हमें क्या करना है ग्रेविटेशनल कांस्टेंट के हमें क्या करना है डेफिनेशन देख लेना है. नेक्स्ट नाउ सो व्हाट इज डेफिनेशन ऑफ ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सेलरेशन? द यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन प्रोड्यूस a freely falling body due to the gravitation force of the earth is called as the gravitational acceleration. जो हमारा यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन है फ्री फॉलिंग बॉडी में जो प्रोड्यूस होता है किसकी वजह से ड्यू टू द ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स इज कॉल्ड एज द gravitational acceleration. The uniform acceleration produced in a free falling body due to the gravitation force is called as the gravitational acceleration. What is the meaning of a gravitational acceleration? The uniform acceleration is produced in a free falling body due to the gravitational force is called as the gravitational acceleration. एक फ्री फॉलिंग बॉडी में जो यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन रेडी होता है वो किसकी वजह से बोलो तो ड्यू टू द ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स इज कॉल्ड एज द ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सेलरेशन. नाउ सी द यूनिफॉर्म एक्सेलरेशन the uniform acceleration produced in a freely falling body due to the gravitation force due to the gravitation force of the earth is called gravitational acceleration. So allow to understand what is meant by gravitational constant and what is meant by gravitational acceleration. So gravitational constant is denoted by capital G. ये किससे डिनोट करते हैं बोलो तो the gravitational constant denoted by G. Gravitational constant so denoted by G इसको क्या है, कैपिटल जी से क्या है, डिनोट करते हैं. सो ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सेलरेशन इज डिनोटेड बाय स्मॉल जी. ग्रेविटेशनल acceleration is denoted by gravitational acceleration denoted by small g. Understand? So gravitational constant is denoted by g and gravitational acceleration is denoted by small g. Now see the next one different. In the SI unit, the SI unit of gravitational constant is a Newton meter square per kg square. For the serious unit is 9 centimeter square per gram square. Now see, it's SI unit. SI unit न्यूटन मीटर स्क्वायर पर केजी स्क्वायर. उसका जो एसआई यूनिट रहेगा वो क्या रहेगा, न्यूटन मीटर स्क्वायर पर केजी स्क्वायर. फाइल सीजीएस यूनिट, उसका जो सीजीएस यूनिट रहेगा वो क्या रहेगा, 9 सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर पर ग्राम. 9 सेंटीमीटर स्क्वायर पर ग्राम स्क्वायर. नाउ सी द एसआई यूनिट ऑफ ग्रेविटेशनल कांस्टेंट इज न्यूटन मीटर स्क्वायर पर केजी स्क्वायर and CGS unit of gravitational constant is 9 centimeter square per gram square. Now see the SI unit meter per second square. The gravitational constant, the SI unit of gravitational acceleration is SI unit of gravitational acceleration is meter per second square. Meter per second square. Find CGS unit. CGS unit is centimeter per second square. Now see the SI unit of gravitational acceleration is SI unit meter per second square and CGS unit is centimeter per second square. Next one difference, it is always denoted by G. इसके बारे में डिस्कशन किए सो है. Now see in SI unit the value of G is 6.673 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton per. What is the value of G? तो G की वैल्यू क्या ध्यान में रखो. इन SI यूनिट द वैल्यू ऑफ G, इन SI unit the value of G is 6.673 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. For the CGS value is, so CGS value उसका रहेगा, CGS value is 6.673 into 10 raised to minus 8 9 centimeter square per gram square. Now see the value of G in SI unit is 6.673 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. In CGS unit, the value of G is 6.673 into 10 raised to minus 9 centimeter square per gram square. Now see what is the value of gravitational acceleration in SI unit and the CGS unit. Now see in SI unit, the value of gravitational acceleration is 9.77 meter per second square. Now see the value of gravitational acceleration in SI unit is 9.77 meter per second square, while the CGS value is 977 centimeter per second square. CGS unit में ग्रेविटेशनल एक्सेलरेशन की वैल्यू क्या रहेगी बोलो तो 977 centimeter per second square. Understand? Now see the last one difference. So understand what are the SI and CGS unit of gravitational constant and the gravitational acceleration, and what is the value of G in the SI system and the CGS system, and what is the value of gravitational acceleration in the SI unit and the CGS unit. Now see the last one. Its value is fixed and does not change with the conditions, hence are called as a universal constant. Now see द वैल्यू ऑफ ग्रेविटेशनल कांस्टेंट डज नॉट चेंज विथ कंडीशंस। जो हमारी ग्रेविटेशनल कांस्टेंट की वैल्यू क्या बोलो तो क्या है वो, ये क्या है, वैल्यू चेंज नहीं होती है, इसलिए इस फोर्स को क्या कहा जाता है बोलो तो यूनिवर्सल कांस्टेंट कहा जाता है। ऑलरेडी वो डिस्कस फाइव ग्रेविटेशनल gravitational constant is called as the universal constant because the value of a gravitational constant does not change in any condition. So its value does not change in any condition. That's why gravitational constant is called as the universal constant. Now see, the value of g depends upon the various factors like altitude, depth, and the shape etc. Now see, the value of gravitational acceleration depending upon the altitude, depth, shape etc. Now write down. Its value is fixed, does not change. So its value is fixed. Its value is fixed and does not change. And does not change with conditions. With conditions. Hence called universal constant. Hence called universal constant. Hence called universal constant. Already we discussed why gravitational constant is called as the universal constant, because the value of gravitational constant does not change with any condition. That's why it's called as the gravitational constant. Now see, the value of gravitational acceleration is depending upon the altitudes, like a factor altitudes, depth, and the shape. The value of g, the value of g, the value of g depends on various factors like altitude, depth, and shape etc. So these are the difference between gravitational constant and the gravitational acceleration. First, write the definition of both the gravitational constant and the gravitational acceleration, and write the SI unit of both, and what is the value of G in SI unit and the CGS units. Understand? So these are the difference between the gravitational constant and the gravitational acceleration. Understand? Now see the next one. So define mass states is SI and the CGS units. Now, what is the definition of a mass and the weight? So before understanding the difference between, we understand what is the meaning of a mass and its SI and the CGS unit. ये क्वेश्चन डिफरेंस बिटवीन आपके लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रहेंगे, ध्यान में रखिए. So what are the difference between gravitational constant, gravitational acceleration, and what are the difference between mass and weight? Listen, maybe a question आपको 3 मार्क के लिए पूछा जा सकता है इस चैप्टर से. Now see, define mass state its SI and the CGS unit. तो mass बोले तो क्या, उसका SI यूनिट क्या रहेगा और उसका CGS यूनिट क्या रहेगा, इसके बारे में हमें डिस्कशन कर लेना है. Define mass. Define mass. Define mass states its SI units and CGS units. SI and CGS unit. Now see. So what is the meaning of a mass? And add on its SI unit and the CGS unit. Now see. The mass of a body is the amount of matter present in it. Now see. So how much matter present in a body is called as the mass. The quantity of a matter that is present in a body is called as the mass. Now see, the mass of the body, the mass of the body is the amount of matter, is the amount of matter present in it. एक बॉडी में कितने मैटर रहते हैं उसको हमें क्या कहना बोलो तो मास कहना है. द क्वांटिटी ऑफ मैटर दैट इज प्रेजेंट इन द बॉडी इज कॉल्ड एज अ मास. नाउ सी द मास ऑफ द बॉडी इज द अमाउंट ऑफ मैटर प्रेजेंट इन. उसमें कितना अमाउंट रहता है, अंडरस्टैंड, मैटर का जो अमाउंट कितना रहता है उसको हमें क्या कहना बोलो तो मास कहना है. इट्स एसआई यूनिट इज, नाउ सी, इट्स एसआई यूनिट इज, इस एसआई यूनिट इज किलोग्राम. उसका जो एसआई यूनिट रहेगा वो क्या रहेगा, किलोग्राम रहेगा. एंड सीजीएस यूनिट इज ग्राम. उसका जो सीजीएस यूनिट है, इट्स सीजीएस यूनिट इज ग्राम. इट्स सीजीएस यूनिट इज ग्राम. उसका सीजीएस यूनिट क्या रहेगा वो तो ग्राम रहेगा. अंडरस्टैंड. सो डिफाइन मास state is SI and the CGS unit. The mass of the body is the amount of matter present in it. SI unit of mass is a kilogram and the CGS unit of mass is a gram. Understand? Next, see, define weight state is a CGS unit. CGS and the SI unit. Next one, define weight states is a CGS unit and the SI unit. So what is the meaning of weight? तो weight बोलते हैं क्या और उसका SI और CGS unit क्या रहेगा. Define weight state the its SI and the CGS units. Now see, the weight of the body is defined as the force with which the earth attracts. Now see, the weight of the body, the weight of the body, the weight of the body is defined as the force with which the earth attracts. The earth attracts. Earth attracts is called as weight. Earth attracts is called as weight. Now see what is the meaning of weight. The weight of the body. Now see, the weight of the body is defined as the force. Is defined as the force with which the earth attracts. जो हमारी बॉडी का वेट रहता है उसको, जो हमारी अर्थ उसको अट्रैक्ट करते हैं उसको हमें क्या कहना है बोलो तो वेट कहना है. द वेट ऑफ द बॉडी इज डिफाइंड एज द फोर्स विथ विच द अर्थ अट्रैक्ट्स. सो किस फोर्स के माध्यम से अर्थ हमें अट्रैक्ट करती है उसको हमें क्या कहना है बोलो तो वेट कहना है. नाउ सी, द एसआई यूनिट ऑफ वेट इज न्यूटन. नाउ सी, द एसआई यूनिट ऑफ weight, the SI unit of weight is न्यूटन. उसका जो SI यूनिट रहेगा वो क्या रहेगा, न्यूटन रहेगा. एंड CGS यूनिट, the CGS unit of weight is डायन. उसका जो CGS यूनिट रहेगा वो क्या रहेगा बोलो तो डायन. अंडरस्टैंड. What is the meaning of weight and mass, and what are the SI unit and the CGS unit of mass and the weight? Understand? Now discuss about the what are the difference between mass and weight. तो मास और वेट के बीच में क्या डिफरेंस रहेगा इसके बारे में हमें डिस्कशन कर लेना है. Now see what are the difference between mass and weight. तो मास और वेट के बीच में क्या डिफरेंस रहेगा इसके बारे में हमें डिस्कशन कर लेना है. So what is the difference between mass and weight? So mass is always denoted by m. And listen, so mass is always denoted by small m, and weight is always denoted by capital W. And listen. Now see, so what are the difference between these two? So we know that mass is the amount of matter present in the body. Mass is the amount of matter present in the object. Yeah, present in the body, present in the object. present in the object mass. Weight is the force with which the earth attracts the object. So weight is the force. Weight is the force with which the earth attracts the object. Which the earth attracts the object. Now see, so weight is the force with which the earth attracts the object. तो वेट क्या है? फोर्स है. उस फोर्स के माध्यम से अर्थ क्या है बोलो तो किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट को क्या है अट्रैक्ट कर सकती है. So mass does not change with place. Now see, mass does not change with place. Change with place. तो मास प्लेस के साथ क्या होता है? चेंज नहीं होता है. So weight is change with gravitational acceleration. Now see, so weight is change. So weight is changes with gravitational acceleration g. Weight is changes with g. तो weight क्या बोलो तो g के साथ क्या है चेंज होता है. If the g changes, so weight also changes. This SI unit is kilogram. CGS unit is ग्राम. उसका जो SI यूनिट रहेगा किलोग्राम रहेगा और CGS यूनिट क्या बोलते हो जी रहेगा. SI यूनिट इज न्यूटन. SI unit is Newton and CGS unit is dyne. CGS unit is dyne. Now see, mass is a scalar quantity. Now see, so mass is a scalar quantity and weight is a vector quantity. Weight क्या है बोलो तो vector quantity है. So weight is a vector quantity. Understand? So this is the difference between mass and a weight. So understand? Okay. Today's stuff here will be continue on a next session. So in this session already we discussed what are the difference between gravitational constant and the gravitational acceleration. What is meant by mass and weight, and SI and the CGS unit of mass and weight, and what are the difference between mass and the weight. Okay. Today's stuff here will be continue on next session.